Hello and welcome to the Climbing Boots mod. All this mod does is it adds two systems. One is mantling and the other is climbing. You can get climbing via the climbing enchantment, has 5 tiers. Tier 5 gives you unlimited climbing, whereas the lower tiers have a stamina system associated with them, and you can apply them to boots. So to show what that looks like, the other thing it also adds is, so here's climbing, has the stamina system as you can see, but also it adds this mantling system. So for blocks that are 1.5 tall, such as fences or a block on a slab, and 2 block tall, you can actually grab that ledge and hoist yourself all the way up. And then with the boots, you can climb 3 blocks tall and taller. Just depends on how much stamina you have and which boots tier of the enchantment you have as well. So the other thing about this mod is it comes with a full GUI configuration, so you can see all the various settings that you can tweak. I wanted to have this as configurable as possible. On the client side, you can configure what the stamina bar looks like, if it's vertical, if it's horizontal, if it's going to fill from the left, the right, the center, all the colors, those sorts of things. And on the admin side, you can configure all the settings as configured on the server, and this will just update it in real time, assuming you have operator permissions. Um, you can choose if you want to require that the main hand be free or main hand and offhand be free for the mantle to work. You can specify specific items that if you're holding this, you cannot mantle. Tweak all the values for how stamina gets consumed, how fast you climb, how slow you climb. You can choose if standalone mantle, this is when you are not wearing shoes or you're only mantling 1.5 or 2 blocks. You can choose if this consumes stamina or not. You can choose how much stamina it consumes. Um, you can also choose if you want hunger to be impacted by climbing. By default, that is turned on. And there's some also debug logging and debug over in the client. You can turn on debug grab point markers, which is relevant for the other aspect, which is if you like to play in third person and you don't have other animation mods that are going to overwrite this, added a little inverse kinematics that shows kind of what you're grabbing onto for the block. And there's a little something something for the climbing animation, but you can turn that off if it's not to your liking, or you have a different animation mod that can handle this better.